wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is not coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I live. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love put me at the top of the world. Something in the wind has learned my name, and it's telling me that things are not the same. There are leaves on the trees, and there's touch of the breeze. There's a pleasing sense of happiness I found. The world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love put me at the top of the world. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love put me at the top of the world.
Greetings, everyone. Tommy Hawksblood here. Calling from the big island of Hawaii. So I just want to go over a few things before we get into the topic for today. All right. Fuji Islands just had an earthquake this morning of a 6.7. You know, you don't hear things going on around the islands, around Australia, because they're having supergiant earthquakes all the time now. Russia is having big ones quite often on a weekly basis. We know Japan's been having them greatly ever since Fukushima started, and it's not over for them. So I think you should pay attention, because I have a chart of earthquakes from 1900 to now, and basically the chart has just escalated every couple months in an arc that it goes from like 0 to 100. It's like up at the 80. It's that much of an angle degree difference from 100 years ago. But over the past 2 years, we escalated from 4.0s to 5.0s, and now we're having 6s and 6.7, 6.5s on a monthly basis, which is not a good sign. Volcano in Hawaii has stopped, but is saying there's steam coming out of it. Could mean anything, maybe nothing, but time will tell on that. And people that don't know, Hawaii has very bad air. I mean, if you're only here for a week or two, it's not going to really matter. But if you live here, you're dealing with toxic air that can make people sick in a period of time. And their numbers, not mine, said that 8 out of 10 people before they're 40 will have a lung or a respiratory problem and might die from it. So we got a lot of things going on here, which they don't talk about. We do have the okay to go ahead with the telescope that they're trying to build here. It'll be the biggest telescope in the world. Right now we have about 13 of them. So it's an important thing, I think, for Hawaii, even though people boycotting and saying it's not good. You know, that's one of the few things I would support, because that would bring people to Hawaii to go up to see the telescope. It's one of those things tourists might go around the world to see, people into astronomy and things like that. So it's a battle no matter where you go. The native nations have to deal with Mr. Trump allowing another pipeline going through. They're trying to stop it. It's kind of stopped, but it seems like they could start it. It's still going on. So all these little things that we don't pay attention to or they don't put on the news doesn't mean it's not real. Doesn't mean it's not really happening. And there's no other way you're going to find it if you don't scan the news. And there's a show on cable channel that I suggest everybody watch. It's probably the most important channel there is as far as news. They go into everything, good, bad, or indifferent. They go to the bad people. They go to the good people. They go to the in-between people and show it for real. It's on the Vice channel, and it's really important to watch that because they show native things that are happening, good and bad, mostly bad. You name it, and they show it. They got into the marijuana thing in great detail, drug dealing, and everything. It's something that, if you have cable, it's something you should watch rather than watching some sitcom, stupid comedy, or whatever. Because if you want to keep up on what's happening, and hiding from it doesn't make it go away. I mean, you might believe so or wish it. I'm not one for prayer the way most people pray. I mean, trying to change things and stuff. No, I just pray that the things that have to happen right away or soon. Because if we go too long, we will destroy the planet. We will destroy everything. And we're getting closer every day to that happening. So, I go through multiple topics. I didn't finish the one what I wanted to do on Wednesday, but I decided I want to do this today, and I'll probably go back to the one I started on Wednesday next Wednesday. So all my shows are recorded. You can go into the blogtalkradio.com, TJ Morris ET Radio, and pull up our shows that we did for the past couple of weeks, and watch it, listen to it, however you want to. But they're there. I mean, there's definitely a new link for every new show, but the old ones are still there up on that site. So if you hear anything you like, you want to hear something you might have missed, go onto the site and pull it up, and you'll see listings for the other shows that I have done over the past couple of weeks. And they've been really, really important. I'm not like anybody else you hear out there. Somebody that I deal with who's kind of breaking news in a different way is Sergeant 18, and his is on Stranger Universe. If you want to see pictures of proof of things, he's putting pictures up every day of things we shot over the years as well. Now, we're one of the two people that have more evidence than probably 99.9% of everybody else out there in the UFO world. We have pictures of ships, creatures, entities, different kind of orbs, you name it. And we've been out there since 97, 96, taking all these kind of pictures. I have stopped for a while. He has stopped for a while, but he's been doing his own research and different things. I've been doing mine. So there's one place to go to get some more information, or come here, listen to my shows. I am not like all the other speakers out there. I will not give you lies. I will not give you a programmed idea to follow or think about. I will tell you like it is and give you every aspect of the way to help you get to where you need to be. Not where I feel you need to be, but where you need to be. Because death comes along pretty fast. And we're going to go into it, but you don't have that much time. Life isn't long, as I will try to explain to you the difference and what's going on with that. But let's go this way. The title for today, Are You Afraid of Death or Dying? Most people are subconsciously. Belief is putting faith putting your trust in an idea that you haven't really proven or you cannot prove. Well, at least that's what most people will tell you. Just have faith. Well, you tell that to all your children about the fairy godmother. I mean, you tell them about Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny. You tell them to believe in these things, and then you take them away from them, and when they get a little older. So why should they believe a God exists or anything else? And sadly, that's a problem. Most people do not truly believe in a real God. It's easy to believe in an idea that's not real. And that idea is what God is, or isn't. But this all relates to death. Death is an important thing in life. Whether that means anything to you or not, it doesn't matter. You will die. And it'll probably be sooner than you want it to be, no matter what you do. When you get old, the time goes by so fast. You don't even know you're getting that much older in a year's time. It just goes by so fast. I mean, every time I go inside and talk to my partner, oh, it's Friday? It's like every other day is a Friday. Where'd the whole week go? So don't get old. Try not to. Well, don't stay young either. We have a reason for things in life. God created things for a reason. Death is an important thing to soul. Not to your mind, not to this physical body, but to soul itself it is. I'm not going to teach about soul today, but you are soul. You are an individual soul, separate and capable of doing many things. Good, bad, or indifferent, however you want to judge it. But you have to become aware for that to happen. Aware of who and what it really is. And the way that happens is understanding death. If you don't understand death, you can't understand life. And I'm hardcore. I'm out there looking at people, lecturing, speaking, to show you. Famous, considered New Age spiritualist, Eckhart Tolle, made it famous because Oprah did a 21-day workshop with him many years ago. At that time, I actually bought his book and started following the 21-day workshop to see where he was going to go. And the only places he's going to go is to the present moment, meaning living in the now. And most people say that's the most important thing. Well, the more important thing is you can't live any other way. You could think about the past and you could think about the future, but you are living in the now. You are everything that you are, past, present, or future, in this moment. Could get worse, could get better. But that's exactly who and what you are. So to give you a workshop, which I found out he's doing, and it's only $1,200. And I wrote him I write these people a letter every day. I said, how could you charge people that much money for the lousy information you're going to give them? What are they going to be able to take home? Or what are they going to have in their mind after the workshop? Oh, I'm in the moment. I'm everything I can be, and I can be more. Well, you can believe that, because you're told to believe it. But you're on a planet called planet Earth. It's going through a disaster. It's dying. It's being destroyed. Every level. Air, water, ground, trees, life,